Hello, friends. I'm not crying. It's just tissue. Apparently, we have a bunch of sad rappers out there. Let's watch the intro and get started. Tom MacDonald, Sad Rappers. Let's go. Another week, another Tom MacDonald video as we continue down the ever never ending rabbit hole, which is Tom MacDonald's music. As you guys, if you've been following my journey so far, you would have seen me start from someone who didn't know much about the guy to someone who knows a lot about the guy and is a genuine fan of his music. I bought all those albums except for the new one, not yet. I haven't bought any merch. It's a bit expensive to ship it all the way here. Then I get taxed. Anyway, long story. That being said, as I go through all the videos, I learn more about this man. And I tend to agree with, I think pretty much everything this man has said so far. That being said, a song that addresses rappers. This one's called Sad Rappers. I'm a rapper. I'm not sad. But these are probably my favorite type of Tom MacDonald songs. So if you've been watching the other videos, you know that every time, like Dear Rappers is probably still my favorite, probably. And Everybody Hates Me. That one, whatever it's called. All right, before we get started, if you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. Every time I post them, you'll know you'll get a notification. Hit the like button, leave a comment. YouTube, this is how YouTube judges our channels. If you like it and you comment and you share it and so on, then it starts to spread it more. The algorithm, our AI overlords dictates how this operating system functions, and that's what I need from you guys. And if you really enjoy the content on this channel, consider leaving a super thanks. Always appreciate it. But let's get started. Tom MacDonald, Sad Rappers. I see a face, and he's laying in a bed of pills. Whew, I know where they were going with this one. Let's go.
Where'd all these suicidal sad rappers come from? They showed up with those mumble rapper dum-dums. They've been preying on people with mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid in creative business. They claim to be anxious, say they're depressed. They're faking it to gain.
Yes, okay. I need to stretch. I got a bad back. I just found out I have 3 herniated discs in my lower back. Age. Fun. Growing old. All right. So all these dumb, sad rappers showed up when these mumble rapper dum-dums showed up. And they're preying on people with mental illness by pretending that they also have depression and so on. It's true. Again, instantly, from the start. You see how much I just said? He just said that, and it was like 15 seconds into the song. So he's already squeezed a lot of content in there. Let's start again.
Where'd all these suicidal sad rappers come from? They showed up with those mumble rapper dum-dums. They've been preying on people with mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid in creative business. They claim to be anxious, say they're depressed. They're faking it to gain something in common with some fans for a check. It's overdiagnosed, so it's becoming a trend to say you're crazy or insane or that you're sick in the head.
It has become a trend. Everybody wants to be a victim. And if you can't be a victim because of something like, let's say, race, religion, body size or type, whatever, you find an excuse. Okay, then I'm crazy and I'm depressed. Now I'm a victim too. Boo-hoo, poor me. Mental illness is not a joke. If somebody is suffering from depression or anxiety, these are real things. Pretending to have them takes away from the help that these people need. Stop being a selfish prick and stop acting. Yeah, so he's right.
Paid in creative business. They claim to be anxious, say they're depressed. They're faking it to gain something in common with some fans for a check. It's overdiagnosed, so it's becoming a trend to say you're crazy or insane or that you're sick in the head. They romanticize the mental pain, we're barely surviving, and then they glorify the men and women losing their lives. I'm talking Cobain, Lil Peep, Winehouse, Jackson, Williams, Cornell, Bennington. Imagine all the icons that we buried probably turning in their graves, that they can witness out of sickness getting used to get paid.
Imagine all these legends turning in their grave if they witness how the sickness is getting used to get paid. That's 100% true. Do you really think that people who unfortunately either lost their lives to self-medicating or to depression and taking their own lives would condone the shit that these so-called sad rappers are doing? Hell no. I'm going back a little bit.
Something in common with some fans for a check. It's overdiagnosed, so it's becoming a trend to say you're crazy or insane or that you're sick in the head.
Overdiagnosis. Can we just stop there for a second? Sorry, I know I'm stopping a lot today, but he's saying a lot, and I think we need to talk about it. Overdiagnosis. Overdiagnosing kids, overdiagnosing adults. Everybody's got something. If you diagnose enough, you'll find something wrong with yourself, right? I'll give you an example. Growing up, you probably have the same experience if you're about the same age as I am. We didn't have this many conditions or people with conditions, or at least it didn't seem that way. And then suddenly, I see it a lot with kids. Parents or clinics are diagnosing kids with ADHD or all kinds of disorders. Some is legit, of course. But there are many that I feel are overdiagnosed. Like if a kid wants to run and play and be active and be stupid and silly and loud and noisy, and that doesn't mean they have a disease. They're just kids. My kid is super active. So I come back from work, dead tired, and I gotta gear up. Let's go. It's time to play. And if I don't play with her, what's she gonna do? Watch TV? Watch an iPhone? Play on an iPad? No. We need to engage with these kids rather than just giving them a pill to shut them up so you can go back to doing whatever the hell you want to do. Don't be selfish. Get off your ass. Get on the floor. Play as hard as you can and put them to bed. That's it. Stop overdiagnosing. Now, have some of these diagnoses help people? Of course they have. Have they saved some lives? I'm sure they have. So I'm not saying it's all bad, but maybe be a bit more hesitant to medicate. I think that's the message I'm trying to get to. Anyway, that's my little rambling. All right, let's keep going.
They romanticize the mental pain we're barely surviving, and then they glorify the men and women losing their lives. I'm talking Cobain, Lil Peep, Winehouse, Jackson, Williams, Cornell, Bennington. Imagine all the icons that we buried probably turning in their graves that they could witness out of sickness getting used to get paid. These rappers fabricating symptoms for fame. Their mental illness is the money on their mind that started rotting their brains, yeah. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I can see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah. People die from depression.
Interesting. It's a different hook. I haven't heard a hook like this from him. The flow was more, it was more of a rap hook. Singing, melody, but it was more of a rap. It's cool. I like it. I'm not a big fan of the beat overall, to be completely honest. But again, in typical Tom MacDonald fashion, when it comes to me, I don't pay much attention to the beat because I'm paying attention to him and what he's saying. So he could be rapping over, I don't know, the sound of someone flushing the toilet. Won't make a difference sometimes. But that being said, I want to go back to the hook and see it because I was more enjoying the flow and the melody, but let's see.
From the chains to the gear to the money on their mind that started rotting their brains, yeah. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to...
Okay, y'all ain't real, not y'all are fake, sorry.
The grills, now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I can see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah. People die from depression, these rappers cry for attention, and it's in every single genre you could possibly mention. From pop to electronic to rock to indie to grunge, they're trying to hook you into using the music like it's a drug. Get you addicted to artists they manufacture to target all other people in therapy trying to deal with their hardships. Crafted and marketed till they had you convinced that if you follow that person, they make you fine in your skin. They ain't really trying to help you, they don't want to make you better. It's a lie they're trying to sell you, so you always buy the records. If you want to know the truth, they want you struggling forever, so you look to them for answers with your Visa or your debit. It's like the record labels working for pharma. They made anxiety trendy by using popular artists and use the rappers to...
It's like the record labels are working for pharma. So the pharmaceutical companies are sponsoring the music because it's creating customers. It's the same way you can say that the privatized prison system is somehow connected to rap music that was pushing the gang culture so kids would be influenced into a life of crime and potentially become supply for the demand of private prisons. Same thing in this case now. They've just found a new way to make money from the suffering of people. That's pretty smart observation.
Skin. They ain't really trying to help you. They don't want to make you better. It's a lie they're trying to sell you. So you always buy the records. If you want to know the truth, they want you struggling forever. So you look to them for answers with your Visa or your debit. It's like the record labels working for pharma. They made anxiety trendy by using popular artists and used the rappers to promote prescription pills to the audience. They created the problem to sell you pills that would solve them. It's brilliant.
They created the problem to sell you pills, and it's brilliant. Yeah, okay. I've mentioned David Icke on this channel before, but he did say something. I know he lost me at some point, but he did say something that stuck with me. He said, problem, reaction, solution, right? So you create a problem, you get a reaction, and then you present them with a solution. That was your point the entire time. So in order for me to be able to take some of your rights away, boom, let me do something scary. And then people react and say, oh, we need someone to stop this from happening again. I know what to do. I have control of all your data. There you go. Same thing in this case, except with pills.
The rappers to promote prescription pills to the audience. They created the problem to sell you pills that would solve them. It's brilliant. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah. Exploiting our problems to benefit. They just wanna get paid. I spend all my money on medicine, spend all your money on chains. Y'all just exploiting the misery, popping Xannies to fade. Well, I'm throwing ones into therapy, cause all I know is rain.
I'm throwing ones into therapy because all I know is rain. Make money rain, like you're in the strip club. Make it rain, depression, spending money. Okay, that was cool. Again, his formula continues. Verse, hook, bridge, rappy bridge, half a verse, something like that, back to hook. So he leaves you with a strong statement at the end of each verse, something that we stop and talk about, which is smart.
I spend all my money on medicine, spend all your money on chains. Y'all just exploiting the misery, popping Xannies to fade. Well, I'm throwing ones into therapy, cause all I know is rain. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah.
Those extras really, I hope they got paid well because they were working their ass off. There you go. All right, it's done. Okay, cool. Good song. If I have to rate it, it's probably not in my favorites. I was expecting to like the entire package more. I enjoyed it. I like the message. I love the rap. The hook is all right. I didn't really like the beat. That's where he lost me a little bit. But again, this guy, that's not the focus, regardless. Sometimes, like on Everybody Hates Me, I just thought it was just perfect package from the music video and everything. I noticed his contact lenses. I didn't say anything about it because I didn't want to stop as much at the end there. But am I missing something? I know he always does the contacts thing, but he seemed to have him on for a majority of this video, if not all of it. Let me just see. I'm going to skim through and see. Are there any shots where he's not wearing it? No, he's literally wearing it in every single scene. Yeah. They look like they're white with little tiny dots all over them. What does it mean? What's it supposed to represent? It's supposed to be the pills? Or maybe, when you watch those pharmaceutical videos on how they make pills, they usually have this thing and they shake it and all the pills line up nicely. It looks sort of like that. Maybe the top of the ceiling of a hospital. If you've taken too many drugs and you end up in hospital, you're sitting there looking at the ceiling. That's kind of what the ceiling might look like. I don't know. Just trying to figure something out here. But yeah, I think overall, this song is more about the message, more about bringing attention to hopefully save a few young people from falling into the trap of, oh, I've got some anxiety and depression because my favorite rapper and artist told me I need to have this to be cool and be part of the gang. But again, this guy doesn't miss, right? I think we've established that now so far. What do you think, Hangover Gang? Did I miss something? Is there a message here that I maybe missed? Something else? I think it's pretty clear what the message is this time around. But yeah, let me know if I missed something. Again, Tom MacDonald has not let me down so far. Even his pop song didn't let me down. So that's saying something. And I don't like pop music in general. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed that reaction. What should I react to next? Doesn't only have to be Tom. I've got Samson on the radar. I've got Creek Squad. I've got my man Upchurch. I've got Calhoun, Jelly Roll, Broadnax, Demon Jones. These seem to be the normal suggestions. And I think there was a rock band somebody suggested to me last time. Sorry, I meant to go and check them out, but I haven't yet. Fall from, fuck, shit. Okay, sorry. I don't remember. I'm sure someone will let me know. Until then, let me know in the comments what else I should react to from this gentleman or anybody else. Do you have any other artists I need to be checking out? Not the usual suspects. Maybe someone new. And yeah, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, thank you for watching. Peace, love. Check out some more reactions. See you later.